What's up, guys? Hey, I'm back with the gambling show. We've got Budds Creek this weekend, and I will be there. If you see me, say hello. I'll be out there cruising around, checking out the facility. Myself and Chris from Ride Strapped will be there just kind of checking it out, having fun. So if you see me, say hello. So I have to correct something. In yesterday's video, I had said that Deegan didn't want to be on the Des Nations, but Austin, thank you for the interview you sent to me. And yes, it looks like he's saying, at least he's saying outwardly, that he does want to go.
I mean, dude, I definitely want to go. That would be so sick. I mean, racing for your country, was pretty sick. And then I've never left the country, so leaving the country would be cool too.
What is it? I don't know that I 100% believe that. I'm sure Hayden would like to go, but I think it's something they'll do only if it fits into his schedule and Brian thinks that it will work with what they're doing. Thank you so much to all the members. You guys, I can't believe how many of you guys have joined. I really, really, really appreciate it. Coach Rob will be giving a custom painted helmet out to one of our mob members, and I don't know when that will be, but that is down the pipe. We've already given away a case of Lightning Rod Energy, gave away a strapped shirt. So members, you are all entered already by joining up. I appreciate it. And then I don't know why, but people are still getting unsubscribed. I don't know why. I cannot get YouTube to do anything about it, but just double check, make sure you're still subscribed. I appreciate it. I know it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it helps me out a lot. So, all right, guys, let's get into this gambling show.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
Okay, if you want to bet on motocross, first head over to Bet Online, use the link in the description. That's how they pay me. If you use that link to sign up, that's how they give me kickback. So I would really appreciate it. Go to Bet Online, use that link, create the account. Little bit of housekeeping before we get into the gambling stuff. Cooper Webb, he re-injured the surgically repaired thumb that he had. He crashed last weekend at Unadilla, re-injured the thumb. It doesn't look like it's that bad, but he is going to sit out this weekend. And we're getting RJ Hampshire back. He's going to race himself. He wants to be, these guys are taking SMX seriously. They want to go out there, even if they know they're not 100%, to get those gate drops and get prepared and find that pace before the big money SMX championship hits. And I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't see anything glaring that I really want to bet this weekend. Chase Sexton, I believe, will win the 450 class, and he's at minus 275. So you got to put a lot out there to make much. And I just don't see Hunter or anyone beating him. The only ones that I kind of liked, and like I said, they are doubtful, but I kind of like Hunter because with all that confidence, if Chase gets a bad start, this is a harder track to come through the pack on than like say Unadilla or some of these other ones. Hunter might be able to get it done, and he's at a plus 225 underdog. So I put a little bit on Hunter just because I think it's better than 225. I would have him at like plus 150. The one that I did really like, if you really like the underdogs, I like Aaron Plessinger at plus 700. He wants on that Donations team, and he's going to go out there and do everything he can to show them. He has been so good at his starts. This track is very start dependent. You go to that tight left-hand turn, and once you get that lead, there's a good chance Aaron Plessinger could get the win this weekend, and you get 7-1. It's doubtful, but I would have him more at like a 4-1 or 3-1, not 7-1. So I kind of like that one. I'm definitely going to put some money on Plessinger. Do I expect it to cash? Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, he's a good bet at 7-1. Now for your 450 hole shot. I like Justin Cooper. He's been good at his starts. If he chooses the scoop tire, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't get one of the two hole shots. And then Aaron Plessinger. Plessinger has been getting good starts. You get Justin Cooper at plus 110. It's basically even money. But Aaron Plessinger to hole shot is 2.5-1. So you bet $1 to win $250, so you collect $350. I really like that bet. Plessinger is going to get one of the two hole shots. That I have no doubt. And the only 450 matchup they have is Aaron Plessinger versus Justin Cooper. I don't really like it that much. Both these guys is pretty even, but I'm going to go with Plessinger, even though he's like a minus 150 on the matchup. I just think Plessinger is feeling it right now. He's confident. He's getting good starts, and starts are very important at this track. But that's it for the 450s. Like I said, I am disappointed. Bet Online, you got to do better than this. You got to give us more options to bet. Can we get some of those props we were talking about? Come on, guys. Eric Apple, get on the phone with these people. Get us some more options, dude. So 250, we've got one matchup. I know, womp, womp, womp. It's Levi Kitchen versus Tom Vial. And this is a pick them. Like I mean, I would flip a coin because I don't really know who's going to do better. Right now, Levi's riding better, but he seems to be on, off. Tom Vial has not been good. This is a very European style of a layout, and I think Tom's due for a good run. So I like Tom at plus 120 because Levi's minus 150. If it's a coin flip and you're going to give me plus 120 versus minus 150, I'm always going to take the plus money. So I'm going to go with Tom Vial over Levi Kitchen. Now the whole shot, there's not a lot here that I really like. All the favorites that I think will probably get the whole shot, you don't win very much. And I don't think unless you can get 3 or 4 to 1 or some pretty good odds on a whole shot in the 250 class, I don't like it. There were 2 that really caught my eye. First one is Ryder DeFrancisco. I feel like he's due for a start. Like he is a guy that could get a whole shot. He's 18 to 1. I'm putting a little bit of money on Ryder D because it pays huge if he can get that whole shot. And with that tight left-hand turn, I don't see why Ryder couldn't. I think that one could pay off big. And I also like Ty Masterpool. Ty Masterpool, I think he might win this race. He's very good here, and he's been on a roll. If it wasn't for those 2 first-lap crashes at Unadilla, he'd have been right in the mix. He very well could win this race. So I'm going to take him at a whole shot at 5 to 1. You're giving me 5 to 1 on him. That's an odd. That's some of the odds that I like, and that's something I can get on board with. So Time Masterpool 5 to 1 just to get the whole shot. And now to win the race, I think Hayden Deegan's going to win. But there is a very, very good chance that after he closes out the title in that first moto, he kind of has that adrenaline dump. Historically, when guys are in a championship battle, they don't typically win the race where they wrap it up because there's so much pressure and they just got to get it done. It's stressful. There's a lot riding on that. So if Hayden goes out there and just clinches the championship and just mails it in, no problem, that is a very good possibility. Do I think he's going to do that? Nah, not the way that kid is. I think he's going to go out there and really want to stamp it, but I also think he's going to not take any extra risk. I could see him winning. I think he's most likely to win, but there's a couple underdogs that I really like. Both Levi Kitchen and Tom Vial are guys that I think could very well win this race. Levi Kitchen's only plus 200. I put some on Levi because if Hayden doesn't win, it's going to be Levi, Tom, or Masterpool. One of those 3 guys, and you get 11 to 1 on Time Masterpool. A guy who's already won this season at, that high point, which has got a lot of elevation changes and a very similar track to this. I think 11 to 1, you'd be stupid not to put a little bit on Time Masterpool. Tom Vial, 5 to 1, that's about where it should be, but I still kind of like it just because of the championship situation. I would like to collect in that 250 class if Hayden doesn't win. And like I said, I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit on Levi. All right, guys, that's it for the gambling show. I appreciate it so much. And remember, if you create your account, click on the link below, follow that through, and in the comments of this video, please comment to Eric Apple and tell him we need more things to bet on. We need some more props. Can we get can Drew Adams get into the top 5, which I think he can? I would love to bet on that one because I really do think Drew Adams will get into the top 5. Will RJ podium? There's so many different things that we could do with this sport, but I feel like they're mailing it in because they've got so many other sports that they bet on over there. I don't think they know this one. And honestly, we've been kicking their ass as far as the gambling goes. I think they're like, wait a second, we keep losing. Well, let's not add more. So let Eric Apple know what you want to bet on. I'm going to reiterate to Eric Apple, we need more options to bet on, please. And we can bet more money. Now, I know a lot of you guys hate it when I talk politics, and I've got my political channel that I'll be posting some stuff on periodically when I just have stuff to vent. It's not a real channel. I'm just dumping stuff over there. But I watch the betting odds. Now, this, to me, is more important than the polls or anything that our fake media gives you, and I'm scared. Kamala Harris is a minus 135 favorite over Donald Trump, who is a minus 115 underdog, or a plus 115 underdog. This is terrifying, and I'm not telling you who to vote for. I have not seen very many Harris or Democrat stickers or flags or anything like that around. Do not get overconfident. Go vote. I don't care. I'm not telling you who to vote for. Everybody, get your asses out there and vote. I think there was some finagling around the last election, and I think it's a kind of like basketball. You can fudge it a little bit. So I think if Trump ends up winning, he's got to win by like 8. He's got to go like 80% of the vote. That's the only way that they're going to allow him to win. So what I'm telling you guys, the American people need to get out and vote. Do not just think it's in the bag, because according to the bettors, it's not. Thanks, guys. Later.